here, and we are doing a special Elmer Day Storytime today. Now, I know Elmer Day was actually on Saturday. Doesn't mean we can't celebrate today, though. I hope you're all having a lovely bank holiday and the sun's shining. We are going to read a book called Elmer and Wilbur. But just in case you're not sure who Elmer is a colourful patchwork elephant, and he's got a cousin called Wilbur. Elmer is a very cheeky chappy. He's a very cheerful guy, and he also likes to play practical jokes on people as well. And the first Elmer book was actually published in 1989, so that means that Elmer is 30 years old. And the author of Elmer is a man called David McKee, and I didn't actually know this, but he was born in Tavistock in Devon, and he grew up in Devon. So he's local, which is really nice. So let's read the book, shall we? So we're reading Elmer and Wilbur, written by David McKee, and with kind permission from Anderson Press, who published the book. Okay. Elmer, the patchwork elephant, was waiting for his cousin Wilbur, who was coming to visit him. "He's late," said Elmer. "Perhaps he's lost. Let's go and look for him." "What does Wilbur look like?" asked an elephant. "Wait and see," chuckled Elmer. "But be careful. Wilbur likes to play tricks, especially with his voice. He's a ventriloquist. He can make his voice sound as if it's coming from a different place to where he is, from anywhere." "This is fun," said an elephant as they started to search. "It's like hide and seek." They've got a lot of jungle to look through, haven't they? Suddenly, they heard, "Yoo-hoo, Elmer! I'm over here!" They rushed to where the voice came from. "Looking for me?" asked a rather surprised tiger. "Sorry," said Elmer. "We thought you were my cousin." "Very funny, Elmer," said the tiger. "Perhaps that's your cousin I can hear shouting." "Help!" called the voice. "Help! I've fallen in the pond." He has, I can see him," said an elephant. "Silly," said Elmer. "That's your own reflection. Keep looking. He's near, but not where his voice is." Can you see the elephant looking at his reflection? That's not Wilbur though, is it? They kept looking, and all the time they looked, the voice came from different places. It called, "Cooey, here I am," or "Boo," to make them jump. It even came from down a rabbit hole. The rabbits popped out, saying, "That's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's very silly." You see the rabbits there? I don't think Wilbur could fit down a rabbit hole. I think he's a bit too big. After a lot of searching, an elephant said, "We'll never find him, Elmer. Let's give in." "Wilbur," called Elmer, "we give in. You can come out now." "I can't. I'm stuck up a tree," Wilbur's voice said from above them. The elephants giggled. "He's very clever," said one. "Do we think he's really stuck up a tree, or do you think he's playing a joke?" Let's see. "If you don't come," said Elmer, "we'll have to go home without you." "I really am stuck up a tree," said Wilbur's voice. The elephants giggled again. "Elmer," said an elephant, "is Wilbur black and white?" Yes. Why? Said Elmer. I peeped, said the elephant. He really is stuck up a tree. Oh. Ah, there he is. And he's in a tree. Look at him. I wonder how he got there. They all looked. There was Wilbur up a tree. Wilbur, gasped Elmer. How did you get up there? Never mind how I got up. How do I get down? Said Wilbur. I've no idea, said Elmer. But we're hungry, so we're going home for tea. At least we know where you are now. Goodbye, Wilbur. See you tomorrow. It's a bit mean, isn't it? And with that, Elmer started to lead the other elephants away. Oh, Elmer, called Wilbur. Don't leave me, I'm starving. Ha ha, I was just teasing, laughed Elmer, turning back to Wilbur. If you walk along the branch, it will bend down with your weight, and we can help you down. Wilbur walked slowly along the branch. The branch began to bend down. When the elephants could reach, they pulled the branch the rest of the way and helped Wilbur off. That's clever, isn't it? Thanks, said Wilbur. Now, where's that tea you were talking about? Then, laughing and joking together, they raced all the way home. Do you think Wilbur's happy to be out of the tree? That night, as they lay down to sleep, Elmer said, "Good night, Wilbur. Good night, Moon." A voice that seemed to come from the moon said, "Good night, elephants. Sweet dreams." Elmer smiled and whispered, "Wilbur, how did you get up that tree?" But Wilbur was already asleep. That's the end of the story. Did you enjoy that one? I love Elmer. He's a classic, isn't he? So I hope you've enjoyed it. And we've got an activity pack, which if you follow the link with the video, you can have a go at some of the activities there as well. Enjoy your bank holiday, and we will see you soon.